Y'all, welcome back. It is a beautiful sunny Wednesday and I'm headed to get a facial. I go over here about once a month. I was going every 3 weeks starting in January, but about 2 months ago she said all I need is once a month. So we're headed over there now. I do have a few things that I need to return as well, so we might do that if we have time after I leave from getting my facial. So yeah, this is an experience, y'all. So I wanted to bring you guys along this time. Ever since I've been going here, it's so relaxing. It's such a vibe. She literally puts me to sleep. So that's why I never take you guys there. Pick back up with you guys when we make it over there. Okay, so it's a couple days later, and I wanted to show y'all how I get my nails looking like professional nail salon acrylics when they're just press-ons. Similar to getting a facial, doing my nails is like a whole experience for me. I really enjoy it, so I never get to film it, but today I'm going to show y'all step by step how I get my cuticles to look so clean, which makes my press-ons look so professional. I start off with my Sally Hansen Instant Cuticle Remover, and I apply this to all my cuticles, and then I get some really warm water with a little bit of dish soap in it. You could probably use whatever soap you want, but that's just like what's readily available for me. And after I get all of my cuticles coated with the cuticle remover, I soak my nails for about 3 minutes in the warm soapy water. After my 3-minute timer goes off, I rinse my hands off with water and pat them dry. Next up is pushing my cuticles back, which is really easy because we've already soaked them with the cuticle remover. And I just use a cuticle pusher for that. I actually bought a kit from Amazon that comes with like, I think 2 cuticle cuticle pushers and the nippers that you guys are going to see me use to cut my cuticles. So I'll link that in the description box in case you're interested. So I just start to push my cuticles back along the entire cuticle all the way around on all 10 of my nails. And you really want to do a good job with this, because if you leave any of that like translucent skin-like material on the nail bed, this is what makes your press-ons pop up quicker, because my press-on nails stay for about 2 to 3 weeks, sometimes longer, but I have to use a remover to get them off if I'm ready to replace them. Okay, so then I take my nippers and I go ahead and, like any hang nails or anything, that's when I just go all the way around each one. And I really take my time with this part because I don't want to cut myself, and I don't want to cut it too far back to where it's cutting into any part of the brown skin. Only like that little clear rubbery looking piece that's on there, that's the only part I'm cutting. But I have to go really slow with this when I do that part, because this is literally a critical part, and I have definitely cut my cuticles before and paid for it. One of the most critical parts. Really take your time with this and get each one. Okay, y'all, that part takes nearly the longest. To do both hands and clip the cuticles like that probably took me like more than 20 minutes, especially because the hand I write with is extremely difficult. So I have to go really, really slow on this hand. So I'm just gonna put this bit in my drill. Now, this is just a cheap drill from Amazon. I don't necessarily recommend it. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's just okay. I plan on buying a different one that's like a cordless one where you can actually see the numbers, because this part of cleaning the cuticles, you need to put the drill on the slowest, like nearly the slowest setting, because you want to be careful like not to like cut yourself or like drill too deep or go too far with your nails in any way. So y'all can hear that, that's the fastest. So I take it down to the slowest that it can go, because that's like the safest thing to do. And at this point, I just go around the entire cuticle really, really slow. And this is just gonna clean everything up and make it really, really neat. That way, when you put the nail on, it lays really flush and clean. Because sometimes when you clip with these, it can look a little choppy around here. So this just smooths everything out and makes it really, really clean. So I really take my time with this one too, and just slowly work my way around. And I don't dig in deep at all. You want to use a really, really light hand, y'all. I can't express that enough. Like, use a super light hand. You don't want to dig in, because you can create like a line around there, or dig too deep, or even cut yourself. And just lightly clean everything up all the way around. And to y'all, hopefully y'all can see this, because this overhead thing is real different for me. But as I'm cleaning up the cuticles like around here with the drill, I'm slightly touching the skin right here, but really, really, really soft. Like with a baby soft touch, I'm slightly touching that, because that's making that look really clean. But I want to barely touch it, because I don't want to cut any of my skin or like push it back. It's just to like lightly smooth over. Now, you don't have to do that. I don't really recommend it if you're like a beginner. Don't do that. But because I've been doing this so much, I know the pressure to use, that way it doesn't dig in any. But if you want to, you can use like a soft buffer to do that, or either put a softer bit on here. Do that with, because they have bits that sort of buff. And then you can go like, but barely touch the skin, and that just makes it look really, really clean, and it gives it like that nail salon look. Okay, y'all, so everything is nice and cleaned up really good. So now the easy part, which is putting the nails on. So I do have a technique of how I get the nail to adhere really flush. It also has a lot to do with like the quality of the nail or like the nail brand. I love BT Art Box nails. They're like my favorite or one of my favorite brands. So I just got these in the mail. Are these not gorgeous? They're like a bright tomato red. I should have had these on during the summer, but y'all, I don't care. I'll wear them during the winter. They are so beautiful. And these are from BT Art Box as well, and they're just like a natural, like a milky nude. They're not really white, but they're like a milky, almost like lighter than cream, but not quite white. So I thought that would be nice for a nice natural vibe. Okay, so I'm gonna go on the inside of the nail, and the part that's gonna touch your nail bed, which for these short nails, most of the nail bed is, I'm just gonna use the drill on low again and just lightly sand the inside of it just to like slightly rough it up. That helps it to stay on the nail longer and adhere closer to the nail. Just sort of just lightly buff on the inside. That way it's not slick and smooth on the inside of here. You don't want it smooth. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a light buffer. This one it's not super rough, it's not super abrasive. So I'm just gonna lightly buff the nail because I don't want the nail super slick either. You don't want the inside of the press on nor your nail to be smooth. You want it to be just a little rough, but barely. And I'm using a light hand because I don't want to like buff or file away a layer of my nail. Now I know some people use like a nail file to do that, but to me that makes your nails thin. So I use a really like lightweight buffer where it barely like takes away, you know, any layer on the nail. So now I'm gonna go in with my nail dehydrator just to make sure that there are no oils or anything emollient or any type of nail. This just dries out your nail. And I do this twice. I do both hands and then I go back and I do it again. I don't think this is necessary, but this is just me being OD because I do a lot of cooking and with the dishes and stuff, I just wanna make sure that nothing lifts on any sides. Like, I don't take any chances. So the glue that I use is Beauty Secrets from Sally's. This is super viral. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this before, but it's so much better than any glue that will come with your press-ons. This is like just an extra whole glue. So good, so good. So what I like to do is put a drop on the tip of my nail, and then that little drop I spread it around the tip, and then on the inside of the nail, since this is at the bottom, I like to put the drop at the top of the fake nail and then spread it around. That way I don't have a lot of spillage. I just do a small drop on both. And so now I have glue here and glue here. And I hold it down for about 6 seconds maybe. And then I make sure I press the top for like 6 seconds. And then the side for like 6, maybe about 10 seconds or so, y'all. And then I also do the other side and hold that down. And then I like to sort of just make sure by the cuticle is really flush and tight. Now these particular nails are already shiny with a top coat, but some BT Art Box nails, you have to put your own top coat on. But usually the really short ones like this, it's already shiny. So that's what it looks like, and see how clean and close the cuticle is. And it's gonna look even better once I put my vitamin E around there. But look how close that looks. I do like to have an alcohol pad nearby. That way, if so happen I press it down, if I get any spillage of the glue, sometimes it spills, and I just take the alcohol pad and clean away that spillage with the alcohol pad. You also want to take a really close look at the nail. Sometimes if the nail is already colored, it's hard to say depending on how opaque it is, but you want to make sure that there's no bubbles in there. Because if you get bubbles in there, that air can cause like a fungus on your nails, and you don't want that. And that's another reason why you want to put glue on the fake nail and your nail. That helps eliminate having bubbles underneath. And y'all, I keep mine on for a very long time, like I said, 3 or 4 weeks, and I don't get fungus. I think one time I might have seen a couple of nails get discolored, and that was because I did a rush job. I already knew when I took my nails off and saw it, I already knew, because that was the one time that I did a rush job. And so now I just really take my time. Now on this nail, I can see a tiny bit of my free edge on the side of here, just because of the way that the nails are cut up on the side. So I'm just gonna clip my real nail, but it's free edge. So I'm just gonna clip that underneath just to make sure you don't see any of the nail poking through any type of way. And the rest of them seem to be okay. Now I did get extra glue like on here, but once I put my vitamin E oil on my cuticles, it's gonna clean that right up and you won't even see it. But okay, so they're all on. I just need to oil up. You see how like the glue and everything, I kind of got a little messy with it, and this one's a little crooked. This one's a little crooked because the glue is instant. So once you place it on there, if it's not perfectly straight, then you're out of luck. But I think I did pretty good overall. So I'm gonna take my vitamin E supplement. I'm gonna pierce the bottom of it. And you see it's starting to ooze out a little bit. And I'm gonna use this for all of my cuticles. And I usually like to let it just sit for like maybe about 30 minutes, because typically when I'm doing my nails, I'm watching a movie. So I'll do that to all of my nails and just let it sit for 30 minutes before I wash my hands, so it could just really sort of soak in and everything. I love how thick it is. Like the vitamin E feels so thick. That's it. So I just let this sit for like 30 minutes, sometimes even longer depending on how long the movie is or however much left is on the movie. But at least 30 minutes, and yeah, then I wash my hands and I'm good to go. But how clean they are. Is it giving nail salon vibes? Hey y'all, so I am back. These glasses are St. Owen again. Remember the last video I had on those circle St. Owen glasses? Y'all, so good. Y'all need to look into these. They be having sales. They have sales, y'all. So chic. Love their glasses. So I ended up going in H&M after I left out of Sephora, but there has been quite a few packages to come in the past like week or two. So let's jump right into this. Package is from a celebrity stylist who just came out with a fragrance line. So I'm not gonna open this because it's so cute. Well, I'll give you guys a peek. The name of his line is Samir Gray, but it's so cute, you guys. I wanna like film an unboxing for it. I heard that it smells amazing. Before this video goes up, you guys will know about this one. So thank you to the team over at Samir Gray for sending this over. I'm so excited for this, like super excited for it. And then next up is from Experiment Beauty. A barrier strengthening moisturizer, hydrating barrier serum, and a smoothing lip treatment. So thank you, Experiment, for sending these over. So next is from Tula. I've been kind of trying out their stuff lately. They send me skincare every now and again, and their skincare is solid. Clean brand, clean ingredients. They're advertising 21 Days of Beauty, and when the 21 Days of Beauty video went up, I did tell you guys about that I had been trying it, and their stuff is pretty good. And this is a good face wash, you guys. I'm enjoying it so far. So thank you, Tula, for sending that over. I really appreciate it. Okay, so this is from Maison Margiela. You got a fragrance, Afternoon Delight, which is like a vanilla fragrance, I want to say. So thank you, Replica, for sending this over. Next is from a brand called Pkwy, P-A-V-I-T-T, Frozen Toner Pods. Can improve the skin's barrier function, has moisturizer and skin brightening properties in it. Soothing ice cube toners that help to calm inflammation, help increase circulation, and revive tired, stressed skin. So this is what it looks like. It has a layer at the top, and then it looks like they have another layer of them at the bottom. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the freezer. I'm excited for this. So thank you, Sophie Pivot Face. They also sent a cleanser, the Clean Cleanser. Got a package from Lancome. Now this is something that I ordered for my mom because I'm going to New York in a couple of weeks, and my mom's gonna come out here from Atlanta to watch the kids. And every time she comes to town, I like to have her some sort of gift waiting in her room upstairs, and it's usually like perfumes. And so her favorite perfume, her signature scent, is La Vie Est Belle from Lancome, and I got her one personalized with her name in it. So let me show y'all. So do y'all see it has, oh, I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's light in there. It has her name inscribed across the front. So how nice. She's gonna love this. Every time she comes, I get her either one of these or some type of really nice perfume, or I'll put like a basket together. Next up is from a company called Ritual. They sent these stress relief supplements. I'm excited for this because my friend Durant has been raving about them. So he says that they really work to relieve stress, and like, who can't use this? They look like a capsule that has like 3 pills inside of one capsule. So that's interesting. Looks like you just take 1 per day. So I'm excited for this. I'm gonna leave this out and start taking these tomorrow. Ooh, I've never gotten anything from Laura Mercier. So next up is a box from Laura Mercier. So we have the Amber Vanille Parfum. We also have a translucent setting powder in the original formula, which I love, one of my favorites. We have a blush color infusion in the color Strawberry. Caviar eyeliner pencil, which I've never tried these. I heard they're really good. High Vibe lip color, Enjoy. We have a eye color in Aurora, and we also have a eyeliner pencil in Smoke, which is a gray shade. So thank you, Laura Mercier, for sending this stuff over. I'm excited for this. One of my favorite brands for sure. Okay, Amazon is next. So this is definitely something that I ordered. More nails. So BTR Box, my favorite nails. I ordered these sort of chocolatey colored nails. Now they're matte, but they're French tip, and the tip is glossed, but the rest of the nail is matte. So this is the nail color that I'm gonna be wearing for Fashion Week. I have a couple of packages from Noise, and I've never smelled their fragrances before, so I'm excited. So I have the Unmute Solid Fragrance and Unmute Parfum. So it's the travel size. So the matte black top, that's cute. Ooh, y'all, this is mysterious. Is it molecular? It's kind of like a molecular fragrance, but it's deep and moody and sexy. Oh my gosh, that's pretty. Okay, I get it. It has Indonesia Cassia Black Plum. I definitely smell the plum for sure, and it's sexy. Cashmere Woods Vanilla Madagascar Crisp Amber. That's pretty. 12 o'clock. It's a fragrance, the 50 ml. And 12 o'clock has Australian Pink Pepper, Jasmine Petals, Raspberry Creamy Blonde Woods, and Broxen and Spun Sugar. So this is going to be another molecular fragrance. It has ambroxan in it. Ooh, that's nice too. I might like this one even better. Oh, this is pretty. It's fresh, it's sweet, it's very unique. This bottle is heavy, the cap is really hefty. It's like a matte cream color, so it's giving edgy. It has a lady with her legs up in the air with her high heels on that's sort of sheer on the bottle. So this is very unique. Oh, this is pretty. This could be an everyday signature scent. Okay, 12 o'clock. Y'all need to check out 12 o'clock by Noise. Okay, they also sent over a 50 ml of Lost and Found. This one has Italian lemon, Australian pink pepper, jasmine petals, rhubarb, and cedarwood. So cedarwood, this one is gonna probably be more woodsy, maybe a little bit more masculine than the rest. Yes, but it's sexy, y'all. It's a little bit more woodsy, a little bit more spicy than the others, but something about it is just a little sexy and mysterious. You smell the pepper more in this one than you do the other ones. Like I almost feel like I'm gonna sneeze, but it smells good. It smells fresh. The cedar wood is definitely not overpowering at all. This is beautiful. All of these are hits. Okay, who knew that I was a Noise fan? So this is my first time ever trying fragrances from this brand. So 12 o'clock, Lost and Found, and Unmute are all a hit. I may like 12 o'clock the most. Okay, so this is something that I ordered and I'm excited for this. If I like these, then I'm gonna order it in gold. I ordered some accessories from a brand called SelVon New York, SelVon NYC, SelVon NYC. So it came in this little black box. Ooh, so it comes in this pretty satin bag that says SelVon NYC. You guys been seeing the girlies wear like these little ball stacks? This is where they get them from, SelVon NYC. And I could really get another stack. I didn't know that the stack was gonna be this little. So really I could get another set. I was gonna get gold. Fits a little big, but that's okay. So I thought this was really cute. So I probably should have got 6. You can buy them in a stack of 3 or 6. I should have got 6, so I'll probably order some more of these instead of ordering the gold. I don't know. Look at these. Are these not the cutest earrings? Look at these. Oh, stunning. Okay, I'm gonna have to hide these because when my mom sees them, she is gonna gag. Okay, maybe I should order hers and put it with the fragrance, put it with the perfume. And that'd be her little gift, you know?
Hey girl, hey.
I'm tired of being broken about this. I'm tired of not knowing where I fit. I'm on my way to being better.
Okay, y'all, so this is the fit of the day. I'm not crazy about it, but this is what I'm wearing, okay? I just got through filming for Affordable Fridays makeup look, and I didn't want to take this top off of my head with this makeup on. So I just put on this slip skirt. Now shoes, I don't know if I should go with these, which these are just like some Amazon heels. I do really like these, and I feel like these match a little better. Or these Fendi heels with the little platform on there. I don't know how I feel about the laces with the lace trim on the skirt. I like how simple the Fendi heels are, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I could go either one, not sure. The Fendi ones are way more comfortable, I will say that. They're padded on the bottom and they're padded on the strap across the toe. These have more pink undertone in the nude, so I feel like it matches the skirt better, so no. Okay, y'all, so I ended up going for comfort and doing the Fendi. I still have to strap those in. The strap around the ankle on this style of shoe is the strap is too short around the ankle. They should have made it a little bit longer. Like, yeah, at least like a ½ inch longer. So sunshades, these are actually my favorite shades in my whole collection. I have a lot of shades, y'all. And these are Versace from like 2021. I was obsessed with these. I first saw them in Puerto Rico and love them. Love, love, love them. For handbag, I'm gonna do the Louis Vuitton toiletry bag, just something really simple. And fragrance of the day is Sempre Mio from Fendi, which gives all of the fall vibes. Like, this smells like warm, comforting, ambery fall in a bottle. A little perfumey too, but it smells super sophisticated. I love it. Earrings are from Jasper Cow Watches and Jewelry, and she's been doing sales lately, you guys. Check out Jasper Cow. Discount code Ariell10. Very simple, minimalistic, chic pieces at a very affordable price. Necklace, I think this is from Zales, maybe. I'm not sure, but this is the fit of the day. Y'all, so we are headed to lunch. We're going to a place that I've never been before called Roomies, and they have Persian food. So Mr. really likes Middle Eastern food because they have a lot of options for him. So hopefully it's good. I heard they do have good food, so I'm excited to try it out. Whatever else the day brings, I'm not sure. I kind of wanted to look for some sneakers, maybe not. We'll see how we feel. We're over here in the Galleria area, and it's another pretty day outside in Houston, y'all. Let me show you. Good outside. And yeah, I'll pick back up with you guys when we make it over to the restaurant. So lunch was really good. I had a shish kebab that was delicious, y'all. The steak was medium. Usually I get steak medium well, but I got a medium because that's what the waiter recommended, and everything else he recommended was delicious, and it literally melted in the mouth. The flavor was so good. It had like a jalapeno sauce to dip it in that made it even better, with a little crisp little like refreshing salad to go along with it. There was a little citrusy. Everything just went so well together. The drink that I had was sort of sparkling fizzy, like a soda, and a little tart and a little sweet. It was my type of drink. It was really good. I've never tasted anything quite like it, to be honest. And yeah, overall, the experience was great. The restaurant is beautiful, y'all. So beautiful. And everything that Mr. had, he liked. The appetizer, which was the grilled cauliflower, the flavor on it was so good. And I got this shrimp that was like this really jumbo shrimp. The shrimp to me was a little overcooked, but when shrimp is cooked on a grill, I know that could be tough to do that without making the shrimp tough. So it was a little tough, but it was still seasoned so well. And there was a dip for that too that was so good. Like, everything was good. I would definitely go back. So Mr. has a meeting in about 10 minutes. So I'm over here by like a Home Goods. If y'all are familiar with the Houston Galleria, the Home Goods that's across the street from the Galleria. And I've been looking for like a tall pumpkin. So in the makeup studio, y'all know I've been filming for years with that pampas behind me. And I kind of want to start switching it out seasonally. And I wanted to see if I could find, if not like a tall pumpkin, something a little bit more seasonal to put right there. Just, you know, for the fall season until Christmas time. So I'm gonna go in there, look around while he's in his meeting, and then we may go across the street to the Galleria, because I do want to see if I can find some Nikes to go with my new Nike outfit that we picked up from Dick's the other day. And maybe look in Sephora, of course. So y'all, they didn't have any really good pumpkins in there. The pumpkins they had, I've seen before at a couple of Home Goods, and it's not quite what I'm looking for. I need something with like a bigger presence to it. So I don't know, I might try Hobby Lobby. I don't think I've been to Hobby Lobby this fall season. So we're headed across the street to the Galleria just to sort of look around, because I think we're almost out of time. So we're just gonna look around here before we head to go pick the kids up from school.